say they don't know. You know, shit.
Yeah. Hey, Mandel. What you doing? Are you with us? I wanted to introduce you to someone.
Yes, I am.
Howdy.
Okay, so Mandel, this is he. I think you'll like his vibe. He really talk to people and make them feel good and stuff.
Hello, everybody.
What's up with you now? You doing? Thank you.
I'm doing okay. A little bit about me. I'm a Gen X. So I just want you to understand that I was born in 1974. And I've been talking to women, hundreds, and you could probably say thousands. I lost track of women since 1980s. You know, I was born in 1974, born in Brooklyn, New York, the Bed-Stuy area. Okay. I'm more like a therapist.
Yeah.
I went to college for psychology. So I try to solve problems. I don't like running around like talking about in limbo, collusions, delusions. Okay, I like solutions. Okay, and so
Are you really a therapist, or you're a therapist?
Yeah. Okay, and so
I say that could be spelled therapist.
Go ahead.
Say therapist slower. I said say therapist slower, like spell it out.
Therapist.
The rapist.
It sounds like a regularist. Maybe it's the speaker.
No, I'm just saying like that. If you say it out, I'm not trying to be like that. No, I'm just trying to make a joke, but like if you say therapist, you like spell it out, it's like the rapist or whatever.
Yeah. Isn't that something? The words is like spells, right? So let's look at the word history, right? His story, okay? This is a fallacy that most people should not study too much. I know history repeats itself, but the only way to evolve is to be focused on morality. Okay, you know, in medieval times, we used to not have respect for children and animals. Okay, and so if you read the story in the Bible, the Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, was destroyed because it became too wicked. You know, America is like the Sodom and Gomorrah. So, and still, it's that story itself should teach you about history altogether. We humans have a childlike mind, so we have to evolve from doing things without empathy. Okay, so you can't just go into someone's house. Okay, you can't just do something and step on their property and stuff like that. You have to have rules and regulations. Okay, from that point on, somebody can create a history which can be false, but you can still learn from the false history, his story. You know, you see it? Television, even television, you know?
Yeah, you just gotta give me that chance. Some people don't, you know, some people just won't give you the chance though. And that's why I appreciate this so much.
Yeah, I'm starting a live on how women can actually not be targeted, and solutions so they won't be targeted as for when it's one thing, because a lot of beta males I call. I'm starting a live.
Do you want to do that?
I can't finish. Hold on. When I'm talking, right, wait until I'm finished, right, and then I'll pause, and then you can say something, because sometimes I talk very quickly, and I'll lose my train of thought. Okay, and so what was you gonna say?
I'm saying, you really feel like that about women?
Hello?
Yeah, I was saying, you really feel like that about women?
You know, I'm trying to say, sometimes I talk very quickly, and I may lose my train of thought sometimes. So, if you have something to say, I would like to hear it.
No, that's what I was saying. When I was talking about history, I was talking about like that group that they started back in the day was basically like basically what you were saying. You know, just trying to pick women up. You know, get their hands up and stuff, and get them out there shit. You know, it was back. You know, it's a little more like strict back then, but.
Okay. I think you're trying to put y'all on the same page. You agree with what he's saying, basically.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, real chat.
Yeah. So I just want you guys to understand. I'm starting a live like in about half an hour after I get something to eat. Okay. I'm trying to help women, not like a Derek Jackson, not like a Kevin Samuels, because I know I started that trend in that Passport Brother stuff. Okay, but there's some missing elements, and you can't sell. Yeah, I know. The selling point is to be as harsh and cruel as possible. With Kevin Samuels, I was trying to tell him. I said that's how his selling point was. Rest in peace, his soul. But other than that, I tried to save his life with the Red Bull, but I never got back in touch with him. Okay, so a long time ago, me and Kevin Samuels were talking and commenting, on one of my channels. Okay, because I'm eccentric. Okay, and a lot of people cannot follow me. Okay, because I talk either too fast or they don't know how to ask the right questions. Okay, so I'm trying to slow down. Okay, I'm sorry about that if I'm talking very quickly, but that's the way I talk. Okay, I talk like in space. I talk about a subject and then I would branch off to another subject so you can understand the pathology. Okay, where I get my information from. Okay. But how you guys been doing?
I've been wonderful.
Yeah, today's been good today. So far, it's been good.
Yeah, I'm good. Good myself. Making the best of it.
Okay. And so I just wanted to talk about the top. I just got up when I saw your live stream, 420 Gamer. Okay. This is your stream, right? Heat 501, right?
Yeah.
You're the host. Okay, I see it. Okay. Trying to study you and seeing how this the Bigo works. Okay. I'm kind of new on here. And so I was on TikTok for quite a while and they keep banning me because I'll say keywords and then they just cut me off. And it's not breaking none of their policy. A lot of times, this is off the side of the topic now here, but a lot of times, a lot of doctors get censored off of these platforms and they will get themselves in a lot of trouble. Doctors and people who have certificates and those individuals who have went to school, they get censored. Yeah, they get censored. And when they get censored, all platforms will be in trouble. Because if you have a degree, right, why are you getting censored? Right?
Yeah.
And this is not right. And America is supposed to be about freedom of speech, right? More than any other country, okay? And these people who are coming from these different countries, they want to capitalize on freedom of speech and censorship. And this is a very dangerous approach, okay? Because America is about freedom of speech, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Freedom of press, yeah. I've been getting that same shit.
Yeah, I got banned off of TikTok for trying to talk about everything as a hypothetical. I was trying to explain it. I got cut off. Yeah.
You do that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I talked about.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you got it.
Yeah, and so when I tried to talk about a hypothetical as an educated guess, okay, right? Okay, and then it's cut me off. Okay, I'm like, dude, I cannot. You can appeal something, right? But you cannot dispute it. And this is their winning. They can do whatever they want with their platform. I feel that's cool, okay? But that's why we have the ability to go on different other platforms. And we can go on the Rumble, we can go on the MeWe, we can go on the Signal. And I heard another one called Tango, okay? Which you can actually save your recordings, right? And then repost them to the YouTube. Everybody can make a killing. They can make money, okay? But the platform itself is most likely going to try to censor you because they don't want you to become too popular because people can't be you.
Yeah.
You are unique.
Yeah.
Everyone is unique. Okay, they will try to make money off of some of your ideas. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't teach everything online. Don't teach it. Do not teach everything online unless you have the capital, okay? Because they take a lot of people's ideas and they steal them, right?
I already have that happen. I've been in the rooms and I'm like, I said that to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing them saying it to other people. I'm like, okay.
Exactly.
I'll figure that shit out.
Yep. And then I say, hey, like Kevin Samuels, when I talked to him, I told him, hey, all you need is to do these 3 things, and I know you'll become. I said, I know he will be popular. Just be astute, wear a suit and tie, talk about women's accountability. And after that, I said, he put a little spin on it by being harsh, critique, okay? And I was like, okay, so that one of his videos blew up. And I was like, what about me, man? What about me? Okay. He said, thanks a lot, but then he just disappeared. Okay. But other than that, I said, hey, I know people calling you the Godfather, but you ain't learned from no pimps, okay? You had 2 divorces, okay? You almost going through a second stage of cancer, okay? You know. But other than that, he was just that's how he made his living, okay? Harsh critique. He didn't have no solutions. He just talked about high value men, right? And I said, high value men is not about money. It's about your health. Your health is your wealth, okay? And he just completely ignored me. It's kind of sad though, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not jealous. I'm not that ambitious anyway. But
It kept going down. It kept going down the road, and then like last night, I said, "Fuck it, so fucking done."
yeah, you know, because as I said, when people take your idea and then they just leave you in the dust, they'll be like, "Oh, I got that from da 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 and da 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 da," and I'm like, "No, you took it from me. I'm older than you." Okay, a lot of millennials, they'll take your ideas, right? And they'll say it's theirs. Like this one guy, a gingerbread guy, you know, he was like from New York and stuff. We used to talk, and he would take my ideas and share the ideas. And I say, why don't you just join my Patreon, okay? And then we can do a stream together. This little dude, okay, with his gold tooth looking like a Moses rat, okay? And then he tried to take my ideas and then change it up to his own Gus pill, right? But this dude is he's with a cougar, okay? He's like dating a cougar, but he talking all nonsense. I said, how you dating a cougar and talking about the knowledge? You can't because you're getting it from me. So he gets some popularity because the way either he looks or because he looks like a thug, okay? One of them Pookies and Ray Rays. And then I'm like, okay, I had to stop it, okay? And I said, why did you do that? I said, why did you take my information? He was taking bulks of my information and regurgitating it as his, okay? And I seen some guys are like, somebody saying the same thing you're saying. I said, oh, they are? Okay, oh, okay. Then I just had to cut communication with them, that's all. But it will happen if you have knowledge and then you coming on here and you trying to spew some knowledge, the people will take your advice. I mean, your knowledge because they're copycats. But they can't do what I do because you got to have videos. See, I have videos. I got videos that I lived in Ethiopia. I got videos when I went to the Gambia. I got videos that I used to do Pornhub, okay? I got videos that I'm on fans only, okay? But a lot of guys can't do what I do, okay? My knowledge, I get paid from women. I don't play around because a lot of guys can't do that, okay? So, does anybody got anything to say?
I mean, I can get paid for that too. But not anything I want. It's a two. We need a two-way thing. That's it. Like,
I can't hear you. You sound like you're far away, Monk. You sound like you're far away. You got to come up to the speaker.
I can do what you do and everything. I can do that. I'm good at that too. But then it goes on like kind of breaking my morals too, because like so I respect women that much. I don't think I should be doing that. So that's why I say that lust is like my worst sin when it comes down to it. Then I'm being the worst, biggest hypocrite ever. So I'm kind of glad that nothing has never happened, since I've been on this app and before this app and all that shit. I'm kind of glad.
Hey, 420, you got anything to say? Are you still on there?
Nope. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm vibing. Just listening.
Yeah. So anybody got any questions? Okay.
You really are a therapist, real licensed therapist.
I don't have my degree, but I went to college for 2 years in Johnson C. Smith University, North Carolina. I went for computer engineer and science. Okay, I got my degree in architectural drafting, but a lot of people, when they see the degree, they change their mind. They're like, oh, now I'm on his side. And I said, no, motherfucker, you're done. Okay, no, you want to see a degree? You want to see the degree? I got a degree. Okay. And that degree consists of me knowing psychology, okay? So I had to go to college for it. But I don't show it on the internet because I know Kevin Samuels wasn't a therapist, but I consider him a therapist still. Because if you just...
Psychology or psychiatry?
Well, yeah, psychopathy is a form of psychiatry, yes. Okay? When you go to college, okay, I didn't graduate. You don't need a degree to be a therapist, okay? But if you want to basically be semantics, use semantics. Anybody can be anything without going to college. Okay, you don't need college to get these degrees. You can actually convince. There are people out there who make up their own. They put down self. Okay, on your resume. Okay, and still get hired. Yeah. Okay, because you are more astute in the studies that you have done. Now I know that some of the information in these colleges may be dated, but you can get their information for free on the internet and become all those things. Okay, you don't need to waste your time with college. College have extracurricular activities which are not necessary, but they may think it's necessary for their school. But I realized something. I made a mistake. Okay, I made a mistake when I went to Johnson. It's an all-black college, by the way, North Carolina. And I said, wait a minute, this is a waste of time going to college. Okay, you go to college, okay, and then next thing you know, they waste your time with these extracurricular activities, which you don't need, like music, okay, and then you have a debt, okay, and you don't have to go to college because there's hackers out there who can take over your computer, who didn't go to school, and they're very dangerous, okay, people who can take over your whole entire shit, take over your whole life. They didn't go to school. They just know this stuff because somebody taught them. Somebody taught them how to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I noticed some things like that, a lot of things like that, because I work with PLCs, like programming logic control, industrial work.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of troubleshooting and shit like that. So that's why, like, when I see things, like that troubleshooting just kicks in, and I notice everything that's going on really already. And it's I guess it's a coincidence that it has to be working with, UI and HMIs and, interfaces and stuff. So, like, I saw that shit and I'm like, oh, it's pretty neat. Like, how do I get one? But,
yeah.
I've been hacked and all that stuff. My network's hacked right now.
What kind of work you do?
I just don't feel like dealing with it. I work SCADA. Like, I'm a apprentice electrician, really, but I kind of jumped up with my dad. My dad worked for the city of Houston for like 30 years. Then he started his own business with SCADA control, which is automation, And we were going around Houston doing a few jobs, and we blew up. And then we've been going around like Dayton and all these kind of small places, but that really need help, and just changing their whole water system, whole plant, all that shit, to automation. And I've been behind my dad for like a good 8 years, just learning everything he knows, from that. But I started towards the end, at the program logic control part. So like all the electrical part and everything, it's still need to learn that at the beginning part, But what we work with is more low voltage, so you don't really have to worry much about it. It's more about more about relays, really.
Okay.
Just working out how to work relays and all that, and getting all that to work, and then PLCs, the ons and off, the the controlling and specific work, however you want to work it, however you want it to work. Mm-hmm. And it's an easy job, but it gives a lot of money out. It's only a handful of people that really do it. It's starting to blow up real big right now. Like if you type in industrial 4.0 or industry 4.0, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Actually, if you type in E-A electrical automation, our page should come up. You see us.
Okay.
But we make we can make a good million a year or something like that, but not us. It still guys trickle down to payroll, taxes. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So in the end, we get like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A lot less than that, but you know what I'm saying? But it's a fun fucking job. It's easy. It's mine. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a lot of fucking insight on things.
Okay.
You never know what you're gonna run up into. You always troubleshoot mostly. You go on this plant, you gotta fix it. Like, well, shit, you don't expect that was gonna happen. So you're always troubleshooting and everything, and then put in a new system, new box. Wire that all up. And you got to teach these motherfuckers. And like this, it has this 70, 80 years old system in there.
Oh, okay.
You got to teach them all this new stuff.
Okay, so before I get out of here,
It's
I want you guys to follow me and stuff because I do therapy and I try to solve solutions and problems and stuff like that. So I put my information down there in the comment section. I also recorded this stream, okay, and I'm putting it on my YouTube. My YouTube is already listed down below, okay. So you know, I'm going to be talking about solutions for women so they won't get targeted as a one box thing, you know, a 304, okay, you know. It's a woman on the internet who basically felt that when she gets bored or tired, she want to catch attitude with a low maintenance male, okay, and then say, okay, y'all men only want us for one thing. Okay, so I have a solution for that. So for if women wants to listen, they can listen. And other than that, you know, I'm gonna be getting off of here because I gotta get something to eat. Okay, but follow me, and then you'll get your notifications, guys. Okay, but I'm actually called the Emerald Pill guy. Okay, a lot of guys don't follow me because as I said earlier before, I talk kind of, you know, very quickly, like Ben Shapiro, okay, Shapiro, and I basically know what I'm talking about, okay. And other than that, when I tell women how women should live and how black people should live and how white people should live, people like take it, oh, no, no, no. They don't ask questions. They just judge me, okay, and that's wrong.
Yo,
Okay?
no, hey, you and I, we gonna get together on that, like, because I'm doing the same thing, and the same things happen to me, and it's just that influence. They don't like it. So I would like when I do my show, make sure get in my show. Hey, look, everything I say, nothing mean personal to anybody, towards anybody. I'm just spitting my opinions. You don't think you're gonna like it, you can leave the show. If you feel like you're gonna get butthurt, you can leave the show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
you know, tell me about this before the show even start, because I had a problem already with religion already, with bias and, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, just cultural differences. And because I talk like that too, about a lot of things like that.
Now, everybody
And
talks
people think now
differently in their
people
own
are
way.
racist
Everybody
and
talks
stuff. And I'm
differently in
like,
their
I'm not
way.
racist, I'm black.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand, but I'm just saying, you know, everybody talks differently in their own experiences in their own way, and I'll follow you too to see what's going on with your streams. I'll join it and stuff. Okay, Heat. So Heat, did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be getting on out of here because I've been talking for like 22 minutes, and I put my information down in the comments section. So it's nice. Thank you for allowing me to join the stream, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay.
All right, brother. You
All right.
take care, man.
Peace.